Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Guys, I hope you're all doing fantastic. Today we have the 15x progressive chance going on for, I assume, everybody's going to be selecting Newt. Newt is an incredible champion. If you have one copy, well, you need two. Honestly, until you get to like 3 or 4 copies, I'd say getting more of him is really not a bad thing. I mean, he's going to speed up. He could speed up my Sandoval Stage 25 team. There was a 15-second team that I built for the takeover that I've been doing on stream, which, speaking of, I will be streaming at about 1 p.m. today, so a few hours from now. But a 15-second Sandoval team, second Newt will allow me to do that. Second Newt would also allow me to do a possibly faster Fire Knight team, though to be honest, my Fire Knight team at 1 minute and 4 seconds is actually pretty fast the way it is, so I may not even change that. But I would be happy to have a second Newt, so I am going to pull for this. But more importantly, I'm going to be going for this event for the Fusion Champion. So we have the 2x Ancients plus the Champion Chase Tournament for fragments towards Eostrid Dream Song. If I get top 10,000, that'd be awesome, but I'm probably not going to hit that. Either way, this Fusion Champion, I definitely believe is worth going for if you're somebody out there who wants to push damage in Hydra. You're somebody out there who is like many players who doesn't have a good decreased speed champion or an increased speed champion. I can't stress how valuable these buffs having into a Hydra team are, let alone on the same champion, plus bringing an increased attack. So she activates so many of your other champions, your increased attack. Now you don't have to worry about bringing somebody to make your attack-based champions do more damage. You also don't have to worry about bringing somebody for increased speed, decreased speed. She has them both. She could also be thrown into a Provoke or Curse set to bring an extra effect to Hydra as well, or Relentless plus Merciless. All kinds of different options for this champion, but also an amazing support champion as well. I need to jump over to the test server and do some work on her, but I'm currently working on the big account takeover, so that's kind of getting priority at the moment, especially since my vacation is going to be next week, but maybe I get some time before leaving to actually do some showcasing of this champion. Either way, she's awesome, and I really think if you're somebody out there who's working towards pushing Hydra, that she is an easy slot in on most teams. Now, if you have multiple copies of Necmo, you may not need her as much because Necmo brings both those things. But there's been several account takeovers that I've done recently where players are missing some of the crucial key debuffs for Hydra, which are decreased speed, which I'd say is very needed, and increased speed is honestly very needed as well. The differences you get with having both of these debuffs or buffs in a match is crazy. I mean, you're going much faster and the Hydras are going much slower, especially having them on a pretty low cooldown, at least being able to cycle through your skills quicker. It's just incredible, guys. So I don't want to stress it too much. I just don't want you guys to think this fusion is not that good, worth skipping, and then end up regretting it in the future when you see her put into so many different Hydra teams. But as far as my pulls go, I don't think I'm close to Mercy at all. Matter of fact, I actually got super lucky recently on all my Ancient Shard pulls, basically, and I've gotten pretty good rates. So today, if I need to get a little bit extra, maybe I buy a few extra shards, but honestly, I'm probably just going to call it. If I get no legendary, it's no legendary. It's not a big deal. I do want to get the message across, though, that this champion is worth considering going for if you're somebody looking into Hydra. Like I said, I'll try to do some Hydra content with her, but just reading her kit, increase speed, increase attack, decrease speed, some heals, a weaken as well. So many debuffs that are so good. So many buffs as well. Just activating, basically supporting so many champions in the team. I don't want to overhype her though, because it's not like a must go as in, yeah, you got to spend all your resources. It's probably not Newt level fusion, but still very good nonetheless. 46 Ancients left, 2x Ancients plus the 15x for Newt. I'm about to do some live arena after this, which the video will go out next week. So stay tuned for that. But I was hoping if I got a legendary during this, that I, like maybe a Harima, I will definitely instantly book her and build her. Or if I was to somehow miraculously pull a Warlord from Ancient Shards, I'd also book him instantly as well. At 26 shards left, let's see what we got. Final 26, maybe pick up some gold. I would love some gold here. I really need some gold. Okay. As long as we finish out her fusion, I probably am going to be okay. Maybe I pick this video up later on and do some more summons. Who knows? Who really knows, right? Okay, nothing. Got absolutely nothing. We'll do these singles, see if anything pops here. And then I may pick up a few more from the gyms in the shop. Don't plan on buying Ancients. Ancients would be amazing to actually get something good from. But if I don't, it's not really the end of the world because most of the champions from Ancient Shards, I don't really need on my account. Void Shards are where the game changers are going to be, and Primal Shards as well. So Ancients are just a nice thing to do for these events. But as far as the champs, the empowerments of Faction Guardians is all great, but not really worth wailing out for. Definitely not. So last single pulled here. Maybe we get something good. Maybe go like 1 or 2 more ancient 10 pulls or something. Maybe get me like to 100 pulls or so. Let's see. I'll do 2 more, but we're gonna buy these individually because if you buy them all at once, you may get your 10. You may get your Lego, and then you wouldn't have had to buy the extra 900 gems worth. So let's see what we get here. I need to do a gear cleanse on my account very badly. Very badly need a gear cleanse. I'm pretty sure I'm very fresh off of Mercy, by the way. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, very, very fresh. Either way, this will put me at 90 shards, I think. So maybe buy 1 more of those if I don't get no Lego here. See what happens. And if nothing, let's check the tournament points here. This is a super easy way to finish this off, honestly. Super simple, super easy. Ancient Shard 2x are the best thing for these events, flat out. But also, you can come in here and summon your champions from the portal. Like, if you have any fragment summons to do, come in here and do that. Summon some champs, get some easy points. Doing some campaign farming. You get the champions dropped from the campaign. More easy free points, essentially. We'll do 1 more. Maybe get the gold. If not a huge deal. I'm not going all in for anything. I don't recommend going all in for any of the 15x, honestly. Unless you're just a whale. If you're like a massive Kraken, might be worth it. But in general, the 15x are so bad as far as the rates. I mean, you've seen it in my videos. You've seen it in other content creators' videos. Pulling like 400 plus shards and still not getting the champion they're looking for. I did it for Siphi, for Ares a while back. 450 voids, I think it was, or 400 voids. No Siphi. Pull like 3 or 4 legendaries. There we go. So, come up empty-handed today, but we did finish out the event as far as getting the stuff for Eostrid. Let's see what we got here, actually. So, a ways away from 10K, unfortunately. Maybe, I don't really want to go more because it's just waiting for that gold. And at this point, it's actually, this is probably the best thing to do. So, if you end up opening, if you're on a 2x event and you end up opening 150 shards and you don't get no Lego, don't look at it as a bad thing. Now, if you're really looking for Newt, it may be a bad thing. However, the other thing to consider is the extra legendaries from Ancient Shards, as well as the, extra legendaries from Ancient Shards is really just the biggest thing, honestly. Extra legendaries from Ancients, if that event pops, you're going to wish that you were very close to Mercy. So times like this, actually pretty good. If you go ahead and stop, I'm about 120 shards away, at most, from a guaranteed legendary champion. So that means that if any of the extra legendary events come up, that I can just pull my shards. Hopefully I'm pretty close, get lucky, hit a legendary. It's much more worth it than pushing the 2x. I mean, the 2x is less value. If you hit 200 shards on a 2x with no legendary, it's less valuable to pull your shards continually than if it was to just save it for a 15x, 10x booster rate for whatever you want, or more than that, a extra legendary event. Because if you're above 200, 2x, I mean, you're going to hit your legendary in 20 shards at least anyways. So the 2x is nice, but you're still going to have to pull basically 20 shards. And 20 ancient shards aren't that difficult to come by over time. So just something to consider there. Take that into mind. Take that into consideration before you start pulling all your shards during this event. Now, if you plan on whaling out big time, it's a very different situation. Very different story. Now, why am I not able to claim that stuff? What's going on here? I got one little energy down here at the bottom. It's not letting me claim it. Okay, now it was hiding. Okay, because I scrolled up a little bit. All right, guys. Either way, best of luck going for this stuff. Thank you all very much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you. Hopefully you get something amazing when going for this. And guys, wow, somebody got Newt. Sweet. I think they did, or they're just ranking them up. Either way, catch you guys later on.